back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys having a great and exceptional day. It is Thursday, the weekend's almost here, and we are in December. We've made it to December after all, or as that old school 70s show says, you're gonna make it after all. And we only got, quote unquote, 30 more days left in the year of 2022. It is over with. It is a wrap. Let me know what plans you have for the new year, or goals. Plans and goals, not New Year's resolutions nonsense. Plans and goals. Let me know what you got going on. Let me know what you got accomplished in 2022 and go from there, because 2023 is going to be an interesting ride. I could say it's going to be an amazing ride. I could say it's going to be a great ride. I just think it's going to be an interesting ride, and we'll go from there. And at the end of the year, hopefully we can say it was an amazing ride and it was a great ride. I'm not going to make a prediction. Prediction about anything. I'm just going to say we're going to do what we can do, and we're going to move on with our lives. Today's word of the day is imagination. Stands for the faculty or action of forming new ideas or images and concepts in eternal objects not present to the senses. And, imagination is a beautiful thing. I think it's like a gift and a curse, like anything else in this life. Relationships can be a gift and a curse. Friendships can be a gift and a curse. A job, a business, a lot of things can be a gift and a curse. But imagination, the gift of imagination, it helps you explore into other different dimensions that you never could see possible for yourself. And then the downside of imagination is that when you don't see it come to fruition, a lot of times it can wane on your soul. It can wane on your mental. Like some people's imagination is they want the perfect marriage, they want the perfect life, they want the perfect job, they want the perfect community to live in. Or I won't even say perfect, but they want the right community to live in. They want the right marriage to be in. They want the right job to have. They want the right business to have and things of that nature. But that thing called life gets in the way. And that's just what it is. Obstacles always get in the way. And that's just a normal thing. It's nothing to get sad and mad or pissed off or ticked off about. Obstacles just come your way. And that's just the way life goes. You got to work through it and go from there. People didn't become the great, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Damon Johns, Bob Johnson, Robert F. Smith. The list goes on and on. Did not get to where they were by everything working out for them and just running smoothly. There was hardships. There was hurdles. Mark Cuban. I always loved what Mark Cuban says. He's like, hey, I was the worst employee on the planet. That's why I had no choice but to become an entrepreneur, because he liked to do things. And I read his 2 of his books. He said, I like to do things outside of the box. I don't like to, I'm not the company man. I want to run the company, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think he said those words, verbatim, but, specifically, but I know that that's his mindset. When you listen to him talk, he's like, I don't want to run the company, man. I want to be the company, man. It's just what it is. And I'm not mad at that. At the end of the day, it's like, everybody has their place. Everybody knows what their strengths and weaknesses are. And you go from there. That's why they say, you really get further in life when you're working with others, even if you're not a real people person, or if you're more of an introvert like myself, but you get a lot further working with others, because a multitude of ideas can create so much great imagination. Like, hence we use all these apps today, and that's why people can run businesses off their phones nowadays. It's becoming the norm for people to not even own a desktop computer or a laptop computer nowadays. They might own an iPad, but it's just very normal. So me, I at least like to have my laptop with me. I'm just old fashioned, and that's in 2022 going into 2023. That's considered to be old fashioned. Ain't nothing wrong with that, But I'm just a person that likes to still use my laptop and whatnot when it comes to doing a lot of things. But that's life, and we go from there. Speaking of which, a person who is from Idaho, I didn't realize that. I always thought Leonardo Dicaprio was from Illinois or Michigan, but he's from Idaho, I believe. And he said, his quote is, if you can do what you do best and be happy, you are further along in life than most people. And I could not agree with that statement more. Because when you enjoy doing something, you're the best at it regardless. People are mediocre or the worst at things that they despise doing, and that's just what it is. And when you do your best and you can be happy, then, like it says, you're further along in life than most people, because most people are usually not happy at what they do, even what they do best. A lot of times people could be a rock star at their job and hate it. They could be a rock star at their business and hate it. On paper, one's relationship, friendship, or marriage can look great, but they're still miserable. As Damon Dash always say, I always repeat myself when I say this. He's like, I know a bunch of billionaires that are the most miserable people on the planet. Like he says, and now that he's in his 50s, he's like, yeah, I'm living my life now as he says, to do things that I love. If I make money from it, then great. But I'm at the point now, I've made so much money, now I just want to live life on my terms to enjoy myself. I'm not mad at that. And I implore everybody, when you start to get up in age, to follow that mindset. So on that note, do the great thing for things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. And as I always say, make money moves, or you're going to live, bro, like a fool. Take